Today, we're diving into Kazuo Ishiguro's breathtaking novel, Never Let Me Go. Why this book, you might wonder, especially right now, in 2020? Well, in a world where technology and ethics are constantly evolving, this story's profound questions about what it means to be human, about identity, and about our place in the world, feel more urgent and relevant than ever before. It truly challenges us to think about our own lives and society. So, let's unlock its secrets together. Alright everyone. Now, let's talk about the incredible author of Never Let Me Go, Kazuo Ishiguro. He's not just any writer, he's a Nobel Prize in Literature laureate, and for very good reason. His charm lies in how he masterfully creates these subtly unsettling, yet deeply human worlds. As I've mentioned before, when I read Clara and the Sun, I was struck by his amazing ability to write about the inner world of children. But then, reading Never Let Me Go after that, I realized he writes about childhood even more brilliantly, with both its sweetness and its cruelties. His prose is so quiet and elegant, yet it delivers such a powerful emotional punch, always leaving you with profound questions long after you finish the book. He makes you think so deeply about life, memory, and what it truly means to be alive. He's just amazing. Alright everyone. Now, let's dive into the fascinating plot of Never Let Me Go. The story is narrated by Katia, the Kara, who begins to reminisce about her childhood at Hailsham, a mysterious boarding school. She remembers her close friends, the spirited Ruth and the sensitive Tommy, and the seemingly idyllic days they spent there. As Katia recounts their heartwarming, yet sometimes heartbreaking adventures and friendships, you, the reader, slowly start to realize that there's a profound and shocking secret about their world, a truth that gradually unfolds. It's truly captivating how Ishiguro slowly pulls you into their unique reality, making you eager to uncover every hidden layer. And it's just so brilliant. Oh, this is the part I love to talk about. When I first read Never Let Me Go, wow. Just wow. The initial revelation, the shocking truth about the children of Hailsham that they are raised for organ donation is unveiled so slowly, so subtly, that it just creeps up on you. It's not a sudden dramatic reveal, but a gradual dawning, like a dark cloud slowly covering the sun. And that's what makes it so incredibly impactful. The first time, the sheer ingenuity of that premise completely captivated me. The second time, knowing the truth, I was able to appreciate all the subtle hints and foreshadowing I'd missed. But the third time, that's when it truly hit me, like a ton of bricks. The raw emotion, the beautiful yet heartbreaking innocence of their lives against such a dark backdrop, it was an overwhelming experience. It wasn't just interesting anymore, it was profoundly moving. That initial shock, and then the deeper understanding, is part of what makes this book so unforgettable. Okay everyone, let's talk about Katia, the heart and soul of Never Let Me Go. She's our narrator, a Kara whose quiet, reflective voice guides us through their world. What makes her perspective so powerful is how calmly she recounts their childhood memories at Hailsham, even as the unsettling truth of their existence slowly emerges. Her observant nature and deeply empathetic gaze allow us to see the world through her eyes, a world both innocent and heartbreakingly cruel. It's through her gentle, yet unwavering telling that we truly feel the weight of their fate and the beauty of their fleeting lives. Her memories are the key to understanding everything. Alright, let's talk about Ruth from Never Let Me Go. Oh Ruth. She's such a complex character, isn't she? From the very beginning, she comes across as confident and a bit bossy, always wanting to be the leader. She has this fiery spirit, and sometimes her actions, like when she lied about playing chess or excluded Patty from the Geraldine's Guardians game, show that peculiar, almost unsettling cruelty that only children can possess. But that's precisely what makes her so real and compelling. She's not cursed. She's flawed, insecure, and deeply human. As they grow older, she struggles with her own identity and desires, often putting up a facade to cope with their harsh reality. Her journey, her mistakes, and her eventual attempts at redemption are crucial to the story. She represents the difficult choices and desperate hopes in their confined world. She's just so vivid. Alright, now let's talk about Tommy in Never Let Me Go. Oh, Tommy. He's such a pure and often misunderstood character, isn't he? You're absolutely right. It's truly amazing how Kazuo Ishiguro adopts a completely new style for each novel. His courage and originality in exploring different narrative voices and worlds is something I deeply admire. He never ceases to surprise and impress. This truly is one of Ishiburo's most striking characteristics, isn't it? It's fascinating to think about why he takes on a new style for each book. It's almost as if he's dedicating himself to exploring a different facet of the human experience or a new philosophical question with every narrative. This constant evolution keeps his work incredibly fresh and ensures that readers are always engaging with something new and thought-provoking. For example, the quiet, almost internal monologue of The Remains of the Day is so different from the subtly unsettling, futuristic world of Never Let Me Go. It's a testament to his genius that he finds the perfect voice and structure to convey each unique story. It's certainly a big part of why he's a Nobel laureate. Alright, now let's talk about Tommy and Never Let Me Go. Oh, Tommy. He's such a pure and often misunderstood character, isn't he? From the beginning, he's known for his sudden tantrums, which, as I mentioned, the other children sometimes cruelly exploited. But underneath that awkwardness lies an incredible innocence and a deep artistic soul. He struggles to understand the world around him, especially the importance of creations for the gallery, but his genuine passion once he finds his way is truly touching. His friendship with Kathi and his search for meaning through his heart are absolutely pivotal to the core themes of the book. He represents a beautiful, unadulterated spirit trying to find its place in a terribly unfair world. Alright, let's delve into Hailsham, the truly peculiar and central setting of Never Let Me Go. It's presented as this idyllic, almost utopian boarding school, complete with caring guardians and plenty of creative activities. Yet, from the very beginning, there's a subtle, unsettling feeling, isn't there? It's a closed world, completely isolated from the outside, and that very isolation fuels a sense of mystery and unease. The children are raised within its protective, yet ultimately confining walls, unaware of the full, grim truth of their existence. This carefully constructed, sealed-off environment is crucial because it allows Ishiguro to explore their developing humanity in a controlled, almost laboratory-like setting, making their eventual discovery even more poignant. It's such a brilliant, chilling concept. Oh, this is the crucial part that really forms the chilling foundation of Never Let Me Go. Let's talk about donation. At the heart of this seemingly gentle narrative lies the shocking truth that the children of Hailsham are not simply ordinary students. They are donors, raised specifically to provide their vital organs to others. This grim destiny, slowly revealed to them and to us, is the absolute core of the story. This donation system isn't a sci-fi gimmick, it's a profound metaphor that allows Ishiguro to explore what it means to live a predetermined life, to face an inescapable fate, and to strive for humanity and connection even when your very existence is defined by such a stark purpose. It's truly heartbreaking, but it makes you ponder so many deep questions about life, freedom, and dignity. It's the central pillar that everything else in the novel rests upon. Alright, let's talk about one of the most poignant and iconic elements in Never Let Me Go, Judy Bridgewater's take, specifically the song Never Let Me Go. This isn't just any old tape, it's a precious possession of Katia. As a relic from our childhood at Hailsham. The song itself, with its haunting melody and lyrics, becomes a deep source of comfort and connection for Kathi, especially during lonely times. It symbolizes her longing for the past, her desire to hold on to those beautiful, innocent memories from Hailsham before the harsh reality of their future fully set in. It's truly heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time, perfectly encapsulating the core of what the characters are trying to preserve in a world that wants to take everything from them. It's the title of the book for a reason. Alright, let's talk about the incredibly poignant legend of the lost things in Norfolk from Never Let Me Go. This is another fascinating, almost mythical element that deeply affects our characters. The rumor among the students at Hailsham was that somewhere in Norfolk, they could find the originalists and with them, all the things they had lost, maybe a lost twin, or perhaps even the normal, ordinary lives they were denied. This legend represents their desperate, innocent hope for a different future, for a sense of belonging, and for the possibility of reclaiming something that felt inherently theirs but was always out of reach. It underscores their yearning for a normal existence and highlights the cruel reality of their predetermined fate. It's truly heartbreaking how they cling to this glimmer of hope. Okay everyone, let's talk about the incredibly significant roles of creations and the gallery in Never Let Me Go. At Hailsham, the students are constantly encouraged to produce artworks. These are their creations. And then, these creations are regularly collected and taken to the gallery, where they are supposedly displayed for the outside world. This system is so crucial because it's initially presented to the children as proof of their very souls, a way for the guardians to affirm their humanity and individuality. The idea is that if their art is good enough, it would somehow validate their existence and prove they are more than just their purpose. However, later on, the true, heartbreaking purpose behind the gallery and these creations is revealed, and it's far more complex and much sadder than they'd ever imagined. It's a brilliant way for Ishiguro to explore themes of dignity, human essence, and the bittersweet struggle for recognition in a world that denies them so much. It's truly a central mystery and a powerful symbol in the book. Alright, let's explore one of the deepest themes in Never Let Me Go, the story of love, friendship, and profound loss. Despite its shocking premise, at its very heart, this novel is an incredibly tender and heartbreaking exploration of the bonds between Kate, Ruth, and Tommy. Their friendships, rivalries, and romantic entanglements are portrayed with such raw, authentic human emotion. It's through these relationships that they find comfort, meaning, and a sense of shared humanity in their predetermined lives. But because of their tragic fate, every moment of love and every bond forged inevitably leads to an even deeper sense of loss, making their journey incredibly poignant and unforgettable. It's just so beautiful and sad. Alright, let's dive into another powerful theme of Never Let Me Go. What does it mean to be human? Questioning dignity. This is perhaps the most profound question the novel asks. The children of Hailsham, despite being created for a specific purpose, exhibit all the qualities we associate with humanity. They form deep friendships, experience love, jealousy, joy, and sorrow. They create art, dream of a future, and grapple with complex emotions. Yet, society denies them full human status, reducing them to mere resources for organ donation. Ishiguro forces us to confront this unsettling paradox. If these characters, who feel and act so humanly, are not considered fully human, then what truly defines our humanity? Is it our biology, our consciousness, our capacity for emotion, or our ability to create and love? The novel powerfully challenges us to examine our own definitions of dignity and raises uncomfortable questions about exploitation and the value of a life. It's truly a thought-provoking deep dive into what it means to exist. Now this is a theme that truly resonates with me when reading Never Let Me Go, the power of memory and narrative, and whether the past can be changed. Kate is constantly recalling her past, meticulously detailing every moment at Hailsham. While their predetermined future cannot be altered, the way Kate remembers and narrates her childhood transforms those experiences into something beautiful and cherished. Ishiguro seems to suggest that even in the face of a bleak future, our memories, especially our fond ones from childhood, are what we can truly hold on to, what gives our lives meaning. It's like the act of remembering itself becomes an act of defiant beauty against their tragic destiny. It makes me so deeply emotional. Alright, let's talk about one of the most distinctive aspects of Kazuo Ishiguro's writing, which truly shines in Never Let Me Go, his quiet and restrained writing style. It's not flashy, it's not overly dramatic, but the effect it creates. He uses such a measured, almost understated prose, which allows the reader to slowly uncover the unsettling realities beneath the surface. This gentle unfolding, this refusal to overtly sensationalize the shocking premise of donation, actually makes it more impactful. The horror isn't screamed at it, it's whispered, it seeps in, creating a deep sense of dread and melancholy. It forces you to truly feel the characters' quiet desperation and their acceptance of fate, making their moments of joy and sorrow incredibly poignant. It's truly a masterclass in subtlety and emotional depth. This is truly where Ishiguro's genius lies. After you finish Never Let Me Go, it doesn't just end there. The story, the characters, and those profound, unsettling questions stay with you for days, weeks even. He doesn't give you neat answers or happy ends. Instead, he leaves you with this incredible lingering sense of melancholy, a quiet contemplation, and a persistent urge to think about the nature of humanity, memory, and fate. It's that powerful aftertaste, that deep unsettling resonance, that makes his work so unforgettable and makes you question your own world. It just pulls on your heartstring. Okay everyone, as we start to wind down our amazing discussion today, let's take a moment to reflect on what Never Let Me Go truly communicates to us. It was such a fantastic deep dive into this masterpiece. This book, despite its chilling setting, is ultimately a profoundly beautiful exploration of childhood innocence, the power of memory, and the enduring human spirit. It asks us to consider what makes us truly human, and how we find dignity, love, and meaning, even when faced with the most challenging destinies. It reminds us to cherish every beautiful memory, for those are the treasures we truly get to keep. It's a powerful call to embrace our past as, not as something dark, but as a source of light and a testament to our experiences. What an incredible journey we took together. Oh wow. Time just flew by, didn't it? Thank you so much to everyone who joined me today for this deep dive into Kazuo Ishiguro's Never Let Me Go. It was such a joy to share my passion for this incredible book with all of you. Your comments and insights made this discussion so much richer, and I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's session, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. We explore a new book every day, so I hope to see you all again very soon for our next literary adventure. Bye for now.